Yo, and we're back again. Your boy Airsoft Special Ops, Yardman 9. Like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. So we got another special one. I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet. I know I always say that, but I'm gonna actually keep this one short and sweet because, in all realisticness, I don't need to have this video longer than it needs to be. So we will try our hardest to keep this one short and sweet. We basically have the 3.0 grenade launcher. If y'all been around the channel for long enough, there was if you've been around the channel long enough, you'll know, man, there was a video I put out, I think it was last year, I think this was 2024. We were basically at a site, so yeah, I might as well explain the story so it makes sense if you haven't seen that video, but you should go back and watch it. There was a day we was at Splatoon, I think this was last year. There's a day we was at Splatoon and me and Airsoft Cowboy were talking. We're in the safe zone talking, we're about to go, like, I think it's lunchtime, so we've just come out of a game and we're taking off our gear, having a laugh about the game basically. And a guy walks past behind me and he essentially goes, "There's only one airsofter that's a YouTuber that I know that has that voice." So we both spin and look at each other and he's like, "Are you that guy, Airsoft Special Ops?" And we both just burst out into laughing because at that point, obviously the channel just wasn't as big as it is now. Obviously I'm still growing and all these things, but it wasn't like it is now where I go places and we're recognized and all these things. So it was a proper like moment for me and Airsoft Cowboy where we like laughed our head off because we was like, raw, like people know my voice like that, it's crazy. So we had met this guy and it turns out he was a 3D printer, big up man like Igor, and he basically, this is what he does, innit? He does projects. So yeah, so we got in contact that day. He basically, like, we spoke, we had a laugh, we spoke. He basically said, like, look, I've been watching the videos, whatnot. So I said to him, yeah, man, love. He said he does YouTube as well. So I said, share your channel. You know me, man, always trying to connect with the community, trying to share the love and positivity round. And then, so we kind of just studied each other up, went about our business. 10 minutes later, he shows back up and he's like, have this, have a look at this. So I take it from him, and what it basically is, you know them pistol grenade launcher things that run the 40mm round things that we have here? It was basically one of those. So I've got excited because at that point I was still new back into the sport, didn't know these things even existed. So it was an excitement moment. I was like, bruv, when, like, but because he was a 3D printer, he was basically showing me like, this is a concept that I found and we're working on and we're developing, but like it ain't done yet. So I said to him, okay, once they're done, let me know. I'm happy to buy one off you, kind of thing. Before I've even finished my sentence, he's kind of just turned around and been like, that one's yours. So again, me and Sean laughing off our head because we can't believe it, kind of thing. So yeah, that was the Gen 1. So go and have a look at that. Then he came out with a Gen 2 that straps onto the bottom of a gun, which was really cool. We were gonna spend some money as a group getting them put on our M4s and our SMGs and stuff like that. But at that time he said to me, hold out, like I've got another concept I'm working on. So again, we gave him some patience because he always delivers, man. So we gave him some patience, and then a few days ago when he came to see me to drop off some other project stuff that I've got him working on, he bought this to show me, which is basically the Gen 3, the 3.0 grenade launcher. Now if you can see by the serial number, it is literally the first one he's done. So I feel very blessed to have one of these. I did originally ask him to just have it on the channel because, you know me, I like to just review guns even if they're not mine. And again, just like he did on the day when I met him, he was like, guess what, it's yours. So yeah, that just made my evening, made my whole bloody evening. So yeah, I basically just wanted to show you guys around it just briefly. Like, it's really cool. I've strapped a flashlight, which I probably will remove at some point because it works really well. I just thought it would be cool. Imagine that hitting you as a grenade launcher throws 100 rounds at you. I just feel like it would be a game changer, especially when it's like me and a pistol guy or me and a rifle guy. If I've got this, I can let them go ahead, clear an area, and as we're coming around the corner, breach using this, load up again and breach. So I just wanted to show you around it. So it has Picatinny's on the top so you can mount scopes, flashlights, etc. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this stuff off it and remount an actual flashlight on it. Maybe after, because I'm gonna take it out. It's Airsoft Cowboy's birthday on Friday, so we're gonna. Well, his birthday is actually on Saturday, but we're gonna go out on Friday and get some gameplay in. So I'm gonna take this because obviously we're going CQB. The coolest things I want to show you is it has a stock. I'm still a bit gassed about that, and I'll show you this. It's retractable, so if you want to run it long ways, yeah, I'm saying you can do that. If you want to run it shorter, closer to you, you have that ability, which I find is so cool. And it has a like a face adjustment thing, which allows you to move that forwards and backwards for where you want your chin. I think they call it chin rest, something like that. You have mountable points or key ringable points. You have 2 key ringable points, so those of you like me who like to run slings and stuff. Wavy. I'm gonna show you because last night I worked on how this system is gonna run on my body gear for time periods when I'm running like my pistol or say my M4. I'll be able to have my pistol and this, or my M4 and this. So I'm gonna show you guys that over the next few days. The stock also does come down because it has a button which allows this to turn into like a smaller SMG style pocket style pistol thing, which I think is wicked, because if you need to fold this up and put it in a bag, it can be concealed very smallly. If you also want to run it like that, you still have access to your trigger areas and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. One thing I do want to work on though is I'm not quite happy with how this system works, because if you do that, you're likely to break it. You've kind of got to lift it and then it will turn. So that's one thing I don't like. But I think what they were trying to achieve is similar to what Vosk did with the VMP1 stock. I think it's the 1 or the 1C or 1S, or you know the model. It's got that little clippable thing that goes around. The trigger I really like. It's very bouncy. The spring that's been used there, very bouncy. The system itself feels very solid. Like normally with 3D printed stuff, I tend to find lots of problems even before I've shot them, especially when you're using something that shoots 100 rounds. But with this one, interestingly, I feel quite positive about it because it feels very sturdy for where it is. I'm not sure. I'll have to chat to the 3D printer and see if it's down to the type of plastic he's used. Maybe he's gone for like a maybe an ABS or something, I don't know, ABS plus or something. But it feels very sturdy, because normally these kind of like colorful colors, they're normally quite weak, and I do feel like I can apply some pressure, but we will learn at CQB, because if it breaks then we'll know. How do you reload? It's ambi, so it has an ambidextrous reload. I think that is probably the most exciting thing on this for me. So if you're a lefty and you want the ability, you can reload like so. Dash your cartridge in and then you're good to go. Take your shot and then you can ambi again, drop your shot, put your next shot in, and then you're good to go. Bam, take your next shot and then reload, and then you're good to go. But because it's ambi, you also have the ability that from the other side, so even from your trigger finger, like I was doing this thing last night where what I was doing was I was trigger finger shooting, dropping it through the ambi, spinning, dropping my shell in, I'm back in, doing literally the same thing again. Bam, taking the shot, trigger thing, releasing, reload, it goes back in, bam, again, dropping the shot and just turning over. The problem with that is you need enough 40mm rounds to do that, because obviously I've only got 2. So, and if y'all know, these take long to reload unless you've got the Ace Tech ones, and I think 4UAD just dropped a version of these also, so I've got to look into them and see how they work. But essentially how they work is you fill gas here, don't do that first. If I was you, fill the BBs, so you drop BBs in, use your little droppy machine, drop, you drop your BBs in, and then once you have done that, you fill up here with gas, and then you're good to go. Good to go. Chuck them in. And because this thing has no safety, only chuck your rounds in it when you're ready to shoot, because the moment you click that button, wood off. If that's loaded, that's gonna shoot out, and I'll show you quickly. if you have a look down this barrel, that is quite a scary barrel to see coming your way with 100 rounds and the gas power behind it. And it would probably be quite painful and quite it'd probably give you PTSD. It'd probably leave you with quite a bit of trauma as well, so please be careful when using these things, people. But yeah, man, like I said, I wanted to keep this video short and sweet. I wanted to show you my new toy, and I wanted to big up Igor, because I like when people show us love and can remain consistent, because this has been a 3D printer mate of mine for quite some time, and he survived several seasons. And if y'all know, at points I can be a moany bastard. So yeah, when people survive and they come up with the innovations, and the innovations are actually what they were meant to be, I like to celebrate them. So yes, until the next one, like, share, subscribe.
Share and all of that. We saying part 20, the finale. Imagine, you know, live sessions is done for me. It's crazy. I remember when we recorded part 1, 2 and 3. Remember when we shot the first couple of videos. It's crazy. God is great, eh? Here but I'm gone, guess we rarely speaking. Big Zubber and brown juice, the beat kicks in. Reminisce about old days, the barrel spin. Now I pour out my pain just to see win-win. Pray for them, the next gens, they sin. Go so hard in this thing and have no next of kin. It's so sad in this life, what we do to win. They just lined up a upper, ain't no shape up thing, survival of the fittest. No one showing pity, reporting from a first hand view. I love my city, 12 loco, be circulating. If you slip then they're escalating. Watch your team close, yeah they're penetrating. More time the ones that phony be hesitating. Forever shaking, you a foe if I ain't mistaken. Stayed so loyal to the cause when my back was breaking. Hand on heart, looked me in my eyes but you was faking. Heart was breaking, I was trying to heal cause I was aching. I tell them chase your dreams, build this music, it's a faith thing. Battles with my anger trying to